Hey guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I've recorded. It's December, currently December 14th, and I believe I started my YouTube channel in December of last year. So, what can I say? I guess I gotta come back around again. No, I've been really busy with work and I haven't felt that I wanted to get a video out. I'm not just gonna get out a video to get out content. I actually want it to mean something. That's why I started my channel. Plus, we've just been really busy with life. It's been very hectic and I'll be letting you know about that soon. I have some announcements that I'm excited to share with you guys, but not just yet, so stay tuned pretty soon. So today, what I wanted to film is a one brand tutorial because I enjoy those so much. Specifically, I wanted to do Flower Beauty because that is my favorite, all-time favorite drugstore brand. And yes, I pretty much only film drugstore because makeup should be affordable. But I really love Drew Barrymore's line, Flower Beauty. Everything I've tried from them, I absolutely love. Now, I was looking through all my Flower Beauty stuff, and it is a one brand in a sense. I do have all of this stuff, but I can't find it. I think I might have lent it to a friend or my mother. I'm not 100% positive, but I don't have their little blush, bronzer, and highlighter kit. So I'm using other drugstore alternatives that I do reach for on a daily basis as well. So if you want to see how I'm going to achieve a one brand tutorial on Flower Beauty, please stay tuned. Okay, so first thing that we're going to do is prime the skin. My face is already washed and moisturized, so we're good with that. So I like using the In Your Prime Hydrating Primer. It says it smooths and blurs, it has longer lasting makeup wear, and it's lightweight. And it is very lightweight. I feel it does blur to a point. I mean, my pores always do tend to come through a little bit with makeup throughout the day, but what can you do? It's still a pretty good primer, and I don't feel it's very drying on the skin. For foundation, two of which I really love to combine because one works really well for when I'm tan and the other one works for pretty much right now, but I like mixing the two of them together to get more of a perfect shade for me, and that's the Light Illusion Luminous Makeup foundation, and I get the color Nude L3. Couldn't find it. Nude L3. That's this one. And then I use the Flower Beauty stick. I've never actually had a stick foundation before, and I wanted to really try this one, and I love it. It's a dual-sided, so it has the pore minimizer, so it's got a primer for you on one end of the stick, and then you have your foundation on the other. So with this primer, and just go into where I have my pores and pat it in so they kind of are hidden and closed up a bit. I feel it does the trick. It's very smoothing. It's easy to work with. It's not like a pull that you have to drag down, which is nice. Okay, so on to the foundation mixing. So all I do is no science behind it. I will just drag the stick on my face first so you can see this is the darker color. Oh, and would help if I told you what color this was. This is Natural Beige 30 that I use. And then going back in, I just put it on my finger like so and put it on little dots on the face, not too much, because you could always add more in later. Don't forget your neck, people. And then taking my brush, my Tarte brush, I'm just going to blend out the foundation. things. Now it's all blended out. I like going in with the Flower Beauty concealer. This concealer is beautiful. Now I'm a little aggravated because I shop at Walmart and Jewel, but I shop at Walmart and I always have to buy something in the makeup section. I know, bad. But Walmart, Flower Beauty used to be stocked there all the time. Now they're like downsizing it. And this irritates me with department stores or drug stores like Walgreens, that they have so limited of cruelty-free options. And Flower Beauty is obviously a cruelty-free, and they've downsized it. It's like literally this much of an area, whereas there's like, so I can't even, my hands go out of the pan of the screen. But Maybelline has a huge section, L'Oreal, and Flower Beauty is like this big. And I don't really like going to Ulta, especially now during the holidays, because it's a madhouse. But they used to carry the Light Illusion Concealer, which this is what I have in my hands. I have 2 different shades, and I'll explain what I do in a second after my rant is done. But they don't carry it anymore. They carry the foundation still, which is great, but I don't run out of that as fast as I do the concealer. So it's a little aggravating, but what can you do, I guess? Still will always support Drew Barrymore's line. I just wish they still had it at Walmart, because it is a little bit cheaper than going to Ulta as well. And I squeak when I walk, I guess. So what I like to do is I will use the Light Illusion, the full coverage concealer in light. I'll use it on the inner corner of my eyes just because it's a little bit, well, it is very brightening, and I like to use that just in the inner corners, because I feel too much, it like on my skin tone has too much of a white cast, I guess. And then I will go in with the light medium color, and I will put that right next to it. Not too much, because you don't need to put too much concealer on with this. Works pretty well. And then just go up on the forehead, cover up some blemishes that you probably can't see, but I can see them. And they're not fun, so. And we're just gonna blend it out. Now, moving on to my ultimate favorite setting powder for under the eyes. And I'll use it because that made a lot of sense. I'll also use it under on my cheekbones, and so I could put the bronzer on and not have it look patchy. And that's the Flower Beauty, I can't talk today. The Flower Beauty Miracle Matte Universal Finishing Powder. And as you can see, I've already hit pan on this, and I don't think I've ever hit pan on anything before, and that's awesome. So I bought myself another one at Walmart before they decide to not have it anymore. So like I said, all I do is dab my brush into the powder, and I will put it under the eyes, put it up on the forehead. I'm just setting everywhere where I just put that concealer basically with this. And then I'm going to use a different setting powder that she has for the rest of my face. Before, this is the Flower Miracle Glow Soft Finishing Satin Finishing Powder, and I just really like this one. It has a very deep basin that you can put your powder in and actually put the brush. It's not very travel friendly, but when you're traveling, you shouldn't take your whole makeup collection. So I just put it on my whole face of wherever I didn't put that other Miracle Matte setting powder. Moving on to bronzer again. Like I said, I apologize. This isn't a Flower Beauty, but this is the Physicians Formula, and it's basically the same color. This is just the bronzer color as the Flower Beauty, so it blends out just as easy as the Flower Beauty, so it's kind of a very similar dupe in my opinion. Like I said, I do love the Flower Beauty one, but I don't have it in my possession. Some blush I like to use is the Mellow Wine by Wet n Wild. This is a very old school blush, but it's still really good, still does the trick. And for highlight, I'm just using this. This is an oldie but a goodie. I'm pretty sure it's from Ulta's collection, just their brand. Got it for Christmas one year. And it's just all these different highlighting shades that you literally don't need a brush for because it's already on the brush. It works pretty well, pretty decently. But you know me, I like to look like a disco ball, I guess. So I'm going in with some more highlighting powder. This is the Mega Glow by Wet n Wild in color Precious Petals. And just put a little bit on top of the cheekbones, a little bit on the nose, a little bit on the Cupid's bow, and we're done. By Flower Beauty is, I think it's called Draw the Line. This is just in the color Brunette. And I absolutely love this eyebrow pencil because it will work if your eyebrows are a little bit wet. It will work if they're dry. It just really draws in the line perfectly. It really fills in your eyebrows beautifully. So big fan of this eyebrow pencil. It's probably my most used one. Moving on to the eyes, which is, I'm using the Flower Beauty, the Shimmer and Shade Eyeshadow Palette in Intense Naturals ES4. She has a brush come with it, which I just dropped on the floor. I don't feel like picking up, which is pretty good, but I'm not going to use that today. I'm just, like I said, going for a more natural look, so natural eye look. I'm going with this first shade right here. And I'm going to be dusting that all over the lid and under the brow. I'm going to be taking this color right here, this is pretty gold, and dusting that over the eyelid. There's a little bit of fallout, but you could just brush it off lightly, don't freak out. It's because it is very powdery, but when you do wet it, it doesn't really have much fallout, which is nice. Whoops, I just painted my nose. So any fallout, just brushing it away with that same under eye brush that I used to make sure the concealer was nice and set. And then for the inner corner of the eye, I'm just going with this color right here, which is a second shade. I'm going to go in with this very champagne-y highlighting color, highlighting shade. Donesville. Moving on, some mascara that I really love that, I'll be honest, when I first got it, I was like, not a huge fan of it. So I gave it to my mom and she really liked it and she bought me another one. So I thought I'll give it a try again. And I absolutely love this mascara. I don't know what my problem was before. Maybe I wasn't doing it right. You could possibly do that, which you can because some mascara wands are a little bit tricky. But it's the Lash Warrior by Flower, which is really cool. The wand, which I'm sure you've seen on other YouTubers, is a little bit different. It's a very unique. I've never seen any like this. It's a curved wand, and it's like thicker at the tip and then lower as you go down. And I just feel this really lengthens the lashes. And for my eyes, it does tend to volumize them as well. So I'm just going to fast forward this because I highly doubt you people want to see me take 1,000,001 years, because I'm very particular about doing mascara. One, I always get it in my eye somehow. I jab it in my eye. But what can you do? I'm going to try and hurry my butt up because the camera just shut off on me. Probably because I was recording for way too long. So another concealer mascara that I like to use by Flower Beauty is the Zoom In Ultimate Mascara. It has 3 different modes or twisting abilities of it. One's for lengthening, volumizing, and then whatever. It's a 3-in-1 kind of thing. I typically just use it on the very last one. And just like to go over it again. I don't mind a clumpy look with mascara. Some people don't like that, but whatever. No matter what I do, I always get it in my contact, so that's amazing. Okay, so on to the final thing. I promise I'm almost done. I absolutely love Flower Beauty's lipstick line. Anything that she has, I really love. I use the lipsticks themselves. This one is the Spice Petal. This one's a very pretty nude. This one is the Peachy Posy. You could tell how much I'd use this one. It's very disgusting looking, actually, because look at the cap. But what can you do? I have the Mix and Matte, the Lip Duo in the color Bronze Envy. That's really nice. Got a lipstick on one end and then a lip gloss on the other end. And then I absolutely love these Miracle Matte Lips. A lot of people say that they come off, and they do if you are just going to put them on while they're still wet and then drink something right away. Yeah, they're gonna come off. But I find that they do stay on really well as long as you let them dry down, and you could be drinking things throughout the day and it's not gonna rub off anymore, at least in my opinion. So the color that I'm going to use today is the Dark and Stormy. It's a little bit nude. Just to line the lips, like I said, this is the only thing I don't have by Flower Beauty, which is a lip liner. So I'm just using the Tawny color by Jordana. Okay, and on to dropping things still. Dark and Stormy it is. And this is what it looks like, just like a doe foot applicator, like you would for concealer and whatever. Take off the excess of it. That's my tip for you. And then just start putting it on the lips. Less is more, because you could always add more later. It's just this really pretty purpley color, and purple's my favorite color. I like the darker lip. And there you go. There's the lip. I don't feel it comes off on my teeth, which some lipsticks do, and this one doesn't. So that's an extreme positive. Whoa, my camera is turned. So that is the final look. As you can see, that's what the mascara looks like. It does volumize, in my opinion. It does lengthen them. Some can judge it's a little clumpy, but again, like I said, I don't really care. I like having the look that you have something on your eyelashes to make them pop. So that is the final look, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it and you want to see more videos like this. I will be filming some Christmas videos later on and some announcement videos, and perhaps a vlogmas, mainly a tour of my house so you can see what the Christmas decorations look like. If you want to see that, give a big thumbs up, comment down below, and until next time, guys, have a good one, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Bye!
This New York